Hello, hello, hello. I am Kyle, but in reality, am I Kyle? I am Kyle. That's what the video title is. I am Kyle. But what I'm not is sure about if my audio is working. That's what the video title is. I am Kyle. Yeah, and the video title I totally mean to like Twitch stream title, but it works. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Welcome everyone to Kyle is Famous, where I am literally Kyle. And I would say, let's just check it out. Get me over. Okay, get me over here. I hope that Kyle is Famous starts in the full screen. That would mean a lot to me, literally, like such a lot. Okay. And it should show up now. No. Hey, there we go. It worked. Settings. Cool. It found out the right settings instantly. Twitch chat voting. Could totally do that, but not right now. Twitch chat vote. Auto pick Twitch chat vote. You can vote as well. But let me play the first. Maybe I'm gonna do this tomorrow, because I need to see how to connect with this and stuff. Let me play it first alone. There are multiple endings. Like you can literally see there are multiple endings here. And with multiple, I mean at least 2. Okay.
Kyle woke up. He is famous.
I'm Kyle. I'm famous. I mean, I am famous. Are you famous? I'm famous. Okay, more.
Kyle is host of the most popular talk show in recent memory, Stay Up Late with Kyle.
Sure. I mean, we could call it that, but I mean, I would more call it like my show, but hey.
Stay Up Late with Kyle has grown in popularity quickly in the last year, and the public has noticed.
The public, they're so good noticers. Like the public really notices like the small details and stuff. I really appreciate the public for this one.
Inside has called Kyle a most excellent dumpy white man.
Damn, that's a title don't get everyone.
Top Tech noted that Kyle is inspiring youth to explore STEM fields.
STEM fields? Sure. I like STEM. STEM
Most
are really
other
cool.
talk shows are dedicated to discussing Kyle and his personal details.
Yeah. They're discussing my personal details. What the hell?
Most online videos are best of clips taken from Kyle's latest broadcast.
Unbelievable. These online videos need to stop now.
The eye of the world is upon Kyle.
It's only Kyle. You don't. You walk up to someone in the street, you ask, do you know Kyle? And they just say, who's Kyle? You know? And they instantly say your name, like Kyle. Like stuff, you know? Crazy.
Tonight is Kyle's most important guest interview yet.
Sure.
Stay Up Late with Kyle will be featuring Rachel May. She is a kind and lovely philanthropist.
Nice name.
She is dear to the hearts of many. This interview requires preparation.
I am always to the utmost prepared. When I get here to stream, I'm prepared. You know, I open my OBS, I fill in a title, and I press record. I'm just prepared, just like that. No one delivers such great content.
Kyle cracked his eyes open, knowing today is his last chance to prepare for the interview.
Oh.
Kyle has 30 hours left. He must choose his actions wisely.
29. Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Let's play like we're a good person, right? Let's do this at first. Let's see what the good ending is. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Scavenge, sit at desk. Open the closet. Let's just do that. Why does it take an hour to open the closet? Kyle opened the closet. It was dark and he could only really see his hanging shirts. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is.
Slick suit of armor, skunk pasties, cool, jeans and swimming goggles. Dude, the people, they would totally freak out with jeans and swimming goggles. Like, that would totally get their eyes going.
Kyle decided on a fashion-forward, casual style. He could barely see out of the goggles.
Cool. Returning back to the bedroom from the closet takes 1 hour, obviously. Okay. Let's sit at the desk. Kyle made his way over to the desk and sat down. Write notes for interview.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Is your mother a mother?
Kyle wrote down his second question.
Beef, mashed or blended?
Kyle wrote down his third question.
Do you ever smile? Like, this would be so funny in the show.
Kyle
Just
wrote down
completely
his
aggressive.
last question.
Are you guilty?
Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk.
Okay. What is in desk drawer? Should we check? We only have 17 hours remaining. Only 17 hours remaining. Kyle opened the inside drawer on his desk and grabbed one of the items he stored there. Small key.
Kyle
grabbed the small key he kept in his desk. Okay, back to the room. Exit the bedroom. Kyle walked into the small hallway that connected the rooms of his apartment together. Check lock door.
Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside.
Okay, cool. We have 10 hours. I'm gonna leave the apartment. We wanna have enough time. Kyle walked out in the middle of the road, took a long pondering look around him. Tech store, obviously tech store. Kyle walked into the clean white tech store. Why do I say score? I mean store. Store. They're really similar. But the one is with a C and the other one is with a T. Like, that's kinda crazy if you ask me. He was greeted by Techno Jim, an elaborate cutout mascot playing soft music from a small microphone. Steal Techno Jim? No. Ask attendant for free samples? Hell yeah.
Kyle asked the store attendant whether or not they offered any free samples to important customers. The attendant gave Kyle a confused and slightly vacant look. Kyle began to beg for a free sample. Wanting Kyle to leave, the attendant grabbed a decrepit phone meant for spare parts and held it out.
Thank you.
Kyle took the phone placently from the outstretched hand and said quietly, "Thanks for your service." Kyle now has this phone to use forevermore.
Yes! Cracked phone. Kyle walked out in the middle of the road and took a long pondering look around him.
Kyle approached his downstairs neighbor's door and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
It's showtime. Oh no.
Kyle hurried to the set. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity.
What does our neighbor think? We just ran away when we said hello. Hello. But we took an hour to say hello, so I guess that's fine. Sitting across from his lost chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity.
As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled.
Approach Rachel.
"Good evening, Kyle," she said, looking him in the eyes. "I've been looking forward to being here." Kyle responded.
We're gonna start it politely, you know? She must know that we're, you know.
"And I as well, Rachel," answered Kyle, extending his hand in greeting. "You are a most welcome guest." After other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their places for the broadcast. A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on.
Oh!
"Good evening, everyone."
Good evening,
said
everyone.
Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome
to Stay Up Late with Kyle.
Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
Everyone knows her, just like me. I'm Kyle. You're not Kyle. I'm Kyle. My name is literally not Kyle, but I'm literally Kyle this time. Like, this time, I'm literally Kyle.
Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. "Hello, Kyle," she said. "I'm glad to be here." In response, Kyle collapsed on the floor.
Cool.
From a combination of stressful preparation and not eating anything, Kyle had passed out.
Sure. Why does he pass out though? Like that was literally just like I don't know. Okay, it was more than a day where he didn't eat anything, but that's because like he took more than a day to close the like more than an hour to close the closet, so
Nobody in the studio quite knew what to do with him. They began to poke Kyle in the back to see if he moved. After a while, they ended the broadcast, shut off the lights, and went home. Kyle was left face first on the floor.
Kyle prepared by starving himself. What's reset? Reset to interview and repeat. Oh, so you can reset to just the questions. Well, we didn't even get there. What is repeat? And what is reset? What's the difference between those two? Let's see what reset does. I guess repeat repeats the same story. Oh, we have browse social media. We didn't have this before. Let's just browse social media, see what's up. See what's up.
Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone. Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked #1 and #2 show on television.
Hell yeah. Get out of bed. Let's go. Open the closet. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some
We're
time
going to make it this time. Slick suit.
miraculously
We're putting on the slick suit, sitting at desk, write down interview notes for a
Kyle
few.
wrote down his first
Are you a mother?
Kyle wrote down his second question.
Beef, mashed or blended?
Kyle wrote down his
To make it a
third
bit more
question.
funny, you know, bring a bit more of a laughter from the audience, and then we go. What's your funniest
Kyle
story? No,
wrote down
we're
his
doing it
last
the
question.
serious end this time.
Kyle ripped his
Perfect. There we go. Back to the room. Exit bedroom to hallway. Move to kitchen. Open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
Let's prepare a breakfast.
Kyle constructed a breakfast of poached eggs and toast, along with a small fruit cup and grilled sausage.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat
Kyle
that.
ate his breakfast slowly and thoughtfully, enjoying every bite.
He felt
He
refreshed.
felt refreshed.
Return to the kitchen. Return to the hallway. Let's see what's up with the locked door though.
Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside. Kyle decided it would be best to try to force the door open with use of his face. After smashing his features into solid wood for several minutes, Kyle gained severe short-term amnesia.
Cool. Let's check the locked door though.
Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hall.
We have 0 hours, like literally. We're just gonna leave the apartment.
Sitting across, as Kyle approached her,
Bros Rachel.
Kyle responded.
Forget her name from
Hello.
amnesia.
You. Kyle's ears began to ring from his concussion. Rachel looked at Kyle, slightly confused, but continued smiling.
Sure.
Before she noticed the glazed look in Kyle's eyes, the producer approached. Time to get started, he said, putting a hand on Kyle's shoulder. Let's get stationed. Kyle sat in the nearest
Why
chair,
has he that
which was
so good?
Rachel's. After a moment, Rachel hesitantly sat in the host chair.
Why do we have amnesia? I didn't want to do this run. I thought we could force the door open with, I don't know, I don't know. Why is Kyle so dumb?
A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good morning, everyone, said Kyle. My name is... Kyle made a desperate effort to remember his name, or really anything. Kyle looked at Rachel. Do you know who I am? He asked. Rachel looked back, confused. Who are you? Well, if you're not Kyle, I don't know who you are, Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle made up his mind that he was probably Kyle.
I think Kyle is probably correct.
Well,
Maybe not.
He said, I'm Kyle. A long silence followed. Eventually, Rachel spoke again. And I'm Rachel. Hi, everyone. She waved. Hi, Rachel, said Kyle. So why are we here? Rachel was visibly worried. Ha ha, funny, she said. Weren't you planning on asking me any questions? I mean, I don't have any ideas, said Kyle.
Dude, we fucked it all up. I wanted to do a real interview this time.
Kyle kept staring at Rachel. Someone coughed. Kyle looked around and noticed the crew. Who on earth are all of you? He asked.
This is a sucky ending.
Kyle got out of his chair and walked off frame, leaving Rachel alone with millions of viewers. Rachel smiled at the camera nervously. Well, she said, let me tell you some knock-knock jokes. Eventually, the producer ended the broadcast early due to technical issues.
Cool. Dude, we can't get the good ending. I don't think it's possible.
Kyle woke up and...
Kyle forgot everything. Repeat.
Kyle's first decision of the morning was made wisely. Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his state. Kyle opened the closet. It was dark.
But it doesn't let me do anything.
Kyle,
So repeat is just going
Kyle
through the same
ripped his
story
page of
again.
notes
Okay,
out of the-
okay. Skip to the end.
Kyle walked into the small hallway.
Hello?
Kyle opened the fridge, intending...
Main menu. Start.
Kyle woke up. He...
Okay, skip this thing. There we go. We still have the phone. That's cool. Broken phone. Thank you for the sample. We're gonna exit the bed. Gonna open the closet. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some
Choose
time.
the slick suit. We're gonna do it
Kyle
this time.
miraculously crammed his dumpy body into the suit.
Then we're gonna sit at the desk. We're gonna write notes for an interview.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
And we're gonna do it really. There we
Kyle
go.
wrote down... Kyle...
There we
Kyle
go.
wrote- Kyle...
Perfect. 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 Now let's look
Kyle
at
quickly
scavenge.
crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for...
Nothing. Okay, exit bedroom to hallway. Move to the kitchen. Check pantry.
Kyle wanted to access the pantry, but found it was
Ooh.
locked with a small keyhole.
Okay, that's where we need the key from the thing. But we can't do this now. Okay.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something... Kyle
Let's prepare
constructed a
breakfast. Let's eat the breakfast.
Kyle
There we go. Perfect. Turn to the hallway. Leave the apartment. Visit downstairs
Kyle-
neighbor.
Good morning, neighbor, said
Ask Gaby about Rachel.
Gabby. Kyle asked, what are your true thoughts about Rachel May? Oh, Rachel? Gabby said. She's a wonderful woman. Her generous acts have inspired more good work than bad. Gabby trailed off, not meeting Kyle's eyes. After several uncomfortable minutes of silence, Kyle turned around and left.
Cool. Showtime.
Kyle, sitting good? Kyle
Responded. Answer politely.
And I
There
as
we
well,
go.
Rachel.
There
After
we
other
go.
mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel were prompted to take their place.
This
A
is the
moment after
broadcast.
seating, the studio lights brightened and the
Bah!
cameras clicked on.
Start the broadcast.
Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone,
everyone.
said Kyle, looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with Kyle.
This is Rachel.
Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
None. No. Not a single word.
Kyle
Though I already
motioned to
said who she
Rachel,
was.
who smiled and waved at the camera. Hello, Kyle, she said. I'm glad to be here. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in, said Kyle. I'm very ready, said Rachel with a winning smile.
That's my winning smile.
Kyle
Can't
produced the
produce the
notes he had
notes.
taken earlier.
What are some diet
Rachel,
tips?
you managed to keep such a thin and healthy figure, said Kyle. What is your best diet tip? Well, a good diet starts with a plan, answered Rachel. And don't break it. Cheat days can turn into a habit. But, she continued, That doesn't mean a midnight snack here and there isn't allowed. She smiled. Kyle looked at his flabby self, decided not to comment, and moved on.
Oh, come on, Kyle. Show a bit more self-confidence.
Kyle asked another question.
Are you a mother?
Rachel, I and many others would love to know, are you a mother? Kyle looked up from his notes. Well, being a single woman with a career, she answered, that's not something that has crossed my mind. Rachel smiled genuinely at Kyle. Very reasonable indeed, said Kyle. He referenced his paper of questions. Kyle asked another question. We all have one. What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure? Like, is he asking me? But I'm Kyle. Am I asking myself the question? No.
Ooh, well, that's an easy answer, said Rachel, dipping pickles in chocolate sauce.
What the fuck? You're so weird, Rachel.
It might sound strange, but it's tangy and sweet at the same time. I eat it far too often. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle asked another question.
Well, are we not gonna comment on this, Kyle? Kyle? We're gonna comment on this. What the fuck? Cucumbers in chocolate sauce. What the fuck? Like, is she mental or something? The only thing I dip in chocolate sauce is chocolate. And my... Okay. We're gonna cut that out of the program. Don't broadcast that.
You've been involved in a lot of different things, said Kyle. But what's your funniest story? Well, that's a great question, Kyle, said Rachel.
It's a great question, Kyle. Really great.
I think the story I always remember is the first time I tried to make dinner for my family.
Yeah.
In the soup I made, I swapped out the water with milk and tipped the whole jar of salt in the pot.
Dude, did you give them salt poisoning? Salt poisoning detected. Killer.
While my family was sick from trying to eat it, I swiped their things and locked myself in my room. Rachel laughed elegantly.
How do you laugh elegantly, though? How do you laugh elegantly? Welcome to this question, which we are gonna answer today.
Kyle decided to move on.
We're moving on. Cut the program, cut it out.
After reading his final question, Kyle looked up from his paper. Well, Rachel, he said, I think that's all I was planning on asking you. If that's the case, Kyle, may I ask you something in return? Asked Rachel, smiling one more time.
Fuck. I made a smile with my lip and I tore it apart. I don't know how to call it. Can you see this? Probably not, but it hurts. Cool. That's just what happens, you know. Sometimes in the showroom you just tore your lip and stuff, you know, just like that.
Do you prepare for your interviews in advance? Because you seem very together. Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. The broadcast was over.
I don't prepare anything.
Kyle returned home knowing the interview had gone well. But as he lay in bed and drifted to sleep, he felt that perhaps something was still missing.
Kyle prepared very well. More world options. Unlocked. We unlocked. Just like that. Okay, can we go to the main menu? Oh, custom stories. You can do custom stories. I don't want to though. Okay, this looks complicated. Delete it. Goodbye. Can I go back? Can I go back? I can't go back, so I need to make a new story. Okay, there we go. Endings, look at that. Kyle conducted an interview. Conducted a good interview. Also, we're doing the interview endings at first, and then later we're going to have different endings? Hell yeah. Kyle conducted an interview. Kyle had a massive amnesia. Kyle had no food. Okay, let's start. Skip the introduction. Let's try to not make it to the interview.
Kyle decided to stay put and wither away. Kyle withered successfully and died. Kyle is now a ghost. This does
Cool.
not relieve him of his responsibilities.
When I'm a ghost, I want to be left up with responsibilities. Yeah, that's how I can talk fast in English. I just mumble every word. This is not. I want to. Okay, let me repeat it. But this time I'm not mumbling. There we go. Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around his bedroom. Yeah, for a ghost, we really don't need like something we put on. I don't know, we can just
Kyle quickly
scavenge
crouched down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for
resources.
Kyle began to comb through the damp piles of filth and mold on his floor in search of helpful items. After finding and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese, Kyle found something much more important. Indeed, it was the corpse of Harry, a friend that had gone missing years ago while at Kyle's house.
Damn, Harry.
Kyle was glad to see him again, but was unsure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business.
We're going to deal with Harry.
Kyle hoisted Harry onto his shoulder and took him outside.
Well, literally a ghost, though.
Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street, drawing many, many stairs. Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse, on a lovely playdate, just the two of them.
They literally can't see me because I'm a ghost, though.
Kyle and Harry started at the arcade. Kyle used Harry's arms to operate the joysticks and push buttons.
Cool.
After 5 or 6 different games, the two friends had enough tickets for a single candy bar.
Yes.
They took their prize to the local park for eating. Kyle tried to feed some of the chocolate bar to Harry, but Harry seemed to not have an appetite.
Damn, Harry. Why don't you... What's going on with you? I'm a ghost, but you're literally like a corpse, like you could still eat stuff.
After eating, Kyle noticed a nearby playground. He dragged Harry over. Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry onto the swing set, but, lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling out.
Damn, Harry.
Instead, Kyle started to lug Harry to the top of the slide and shove him down time and time again. Finally, Kyle took Harry to the movies to see as many popular films as their pocket change allowed. Kyle quickly found that he had no pocket change, so he searched through Harry's pockets until he found his wallet. Kyle bought 2 tickets to A Love Romance. After getting inside, Kyle left Harry to go find a restroom.
What the fuck? Okay. Kyle left Harry to go find a restroom. A love romance between corpse Harry and ghost Kyle. That seems like an unlikely thing to happen, but I mean, Romeo and Juliet was kinda unlikely. Even though it wasn't really that unlikely, but hey. Why? I don't know, I've never read Romeo and Juliet.
By the time Kyle had finished using the restroom, he had forgotten that he brought Harry along.
Ah, shit.
Kyle watched A Love Romance by himself. Harry's corpse sat on a bench in the atrium. While Kyle was in the movie, a beautiful thing happened.
Huh?
Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship and love, was reanimated.
Hell yeah.
Harry's old, rotten flesh gained color and life. His fingernails regrew. His missing eye came back.
Yeah, the missing eye.
By the time the movie was over, Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large, friendly hug as his old self.
But I'm a ghost.
Kyle was confused, but delighted to have his long-lost friend meet him on his way out of the theater.
I'm a ghost though.
The two made plans to get drinks together and parted ways for the day. Kyle returned home, forgetting about the interview with Rachel.
Hell yeah. I mean, we made to forget it. We helped the friend. Which was the it's an around town ending. That's so cool. We unlocked 1 of 6. Kyle woke up. Should we wither away and go into the show with the weirdest questions? That would be funny.
Kyle decided to state Kyle is...
Cool, we're a ghost. Ghost time. We don't need to dress. Should we dress? We're gonna dress. Okay, we're gonna choose What's the rusty
Kyle
locker?
knelt down and inspected the old, rusty container that had been in his closet for ages. It was locked, but had a blade-shaped slot in the top.
Okay, cool. We're gonna open the closet. We're gonna choose an
Kyle
outfit.
decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit, knowing how important appearance is.
Jeans and swimming goggles.
Kyle decided on a fashion-forward, casual style. He could barely see out of the goggles.
Cool. We're gonna sit at the desk. We're not gonna sit at the desk. We are gonna sit. We're gonna check in the desk drawer. And we're gonna take the small key. Then we're gonna go back to the room. We're gonna exit to the hallway. We're gonna move to the kitchen. We're gonna check the pantry. Unlock with small Kyle.
The pantry door lock creaked as if it hadn't moved for years, but eventually opened.
What's in there?
Instead of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry stored his massive amount of bottled lard.
Hell yeah, we're gonna grab a bottle of lard.
Kyle grabbed a bottle of lard and stashed it on his person for later use.
Okay, we open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending
Eat
to
the
find
fridge?
something
No.
to eat.
Prepare breakfast.
Kyle
We're gonna eat.
Kyle
There we
ate his
go. Or we can haunt around. That's cool.
Kyle hurried to the sitting across from his host.
Yeah, come
As
on.
Kyle approached her. Good evening, Kyle.
Evening, Kyle.
Kyle responded. And I as well, Rachel, answered
But
Kyle.
we're a ghost though,
extending
right?
his hand in greeting.
Are we a ghost?
You are a most welcome
We're not
guest.
a ghost. Casual gloves, small key, lard. We have lard. Maybe we can lard this thing out.
After other mild exchange, a moment. Good evening, everyone.
But we're not prepared
said
this
Kyle,
time.
Looking at the camera. Welcome back to Stay Up Late with
Good
Kyle.
evening, everyone.
Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
We can become Rachel May. I mean, we're literally Kyle. We can literally become Rachel May.
However, said Kyle, suddenly dropping his voice, Rachel May is not sitting next to me. She is not new to this show. She did not walk in before me. In fact, said Kyle, I am Rachel May. Rachel looked at Kyle, confused, and silently mouthed the words, You are who?
I am
Kyle stood up quickly
Rachel
and
May.
threw his arm high above him, pointing upwards. I have never been, Kyle, he proclaimed. I have never been the host of the show Stay Up Late with Kyle. Kyle looked and pointed directly at the camera. I am here for but one reason, to interview myself.
Well, yeah. I'm not Kyle. I'm literally Rachel.
Kyle sat down in his chair and went to produce the notes he had taken earlier. It was then that Kyle remembered that he had not bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Realizing he did not know how to handle this situation, Kyle began sweating profusely, but he continued. Firstly, he said, Is your name Kyle?
I'm Rachel May, though.
No! Kyle slammed his fist down repeatedly. Then he stopped talking.
Damn it, dude.
A thick, uncomfortable silence hung over the studio. The silence did not end. The cameras continued to roll. Nobody moved or spoke. Eventually, Rachel got out of her chair and walked off screen. One by one, members of the crew followed suit. Eventually, Kyle was left alone in the studio, camera still running, silently sitting in frame.
Am I sitting in frame? This is not in frame. I'm currently not sitting in frame. My chair is literally sitting in frame. Chair be perfect frame object, yeah.
This episode of Stay Up Late with Kyle became the longest episode in television history.
Cool.
Kyle continued to sit in front of the camera all night and into the morning, wishing it would end. As evening fell again, the crew shuffled back in one by one, getting in places to film that day's episode. Kyle continued to sit motionless, cameras rolling, as the crew chatted about their days and got in position. Eventually, the crew officially started the next episode. Kyle was prompted to introduce himself again. Kyle had produced an incredibly artistic episode.
Well, we are incredibly artistic after all, eh? Unlocked new cursor. Cursor. Where can I choose this? Unlocks. It's like a flashlight. Ooh. Finish all endings to unlock prizes. Trails, backgrounds. Cool. Gotta start. Kyle woke up. Okay, this time we're like a ghost and we're gonna make this whole thing funny.
Kyle decided to
We're now a ghost. We're going to the closet. We're gonna choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some time to
naming
choose the
skunk pasties.
Kyle chose the pasties made out of mashed skunk flesh.
Cool.
Getting the slimy garments to stay proved difficult, so Kyle opted to stick them to his body with hot glue.
Cool. We're not gonna. We are gonna write down questions. That is very important.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Like, I'm gonna write, am I a mother?
Kyle wrote down his second question.
Ever eaten a raw egg whole?
Kyle wrote down his third question.
I purposely ran over a
Kyle wrote down his last question.
Are you guilty?
Kyle ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk.
Oh, this could be so funny. I ran over a puppy. If you do this in complementation with saying that you were her, that would be funny. Okay. Exit bedroom to hallway. We're gonna move to kitchen. Open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge.
Prepare breakfast.
Kyle
Eat.
Kyle ate.
Cool. Return to the hallway. We're gonna check the locked door.
Kyle walked over to the strange door in the hallway, but found quickly that the door was locked from the inside.
Well, ghost.
Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door.
Kyle found himself in a room that he'd stashed away the various items sent to him by fans. Get laser claymore. Hell yeah.
Expecting a battle, Kyle grabbed the laser claymore.
Cool. Okay, so we can get a laser claymore. No, we don't have any time.
Kyle
Hurry
hurried to the set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before
What?
he arrived.
What is this? How do you...
Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity.
I thought I was a ghost.
As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled.
Okay, then we're gonna do this funny.
Good evening, Kyle. Kyle responded. Kyle stretched his arms wide, tilted his neck upwards, and was interrupted by his producer telling him and Rachel that it was time to start the show.
Okay, we're gonna insist though to do this.
Kyle shoved his producer out of the way, spread his arms wide, and began to scream loudly. He began to rotate slowly, screaming throughout, lightly brushing his hands against the faces of Rachel and his producer. After several minutes, Kyle was finished. He slowly put his hands to his sides and smiled. "I'm ready," said Kyle. Rachel blinked at Kyle, shrugged, and walked over to her seat.
Sure, that's a normal reaction. If I was this,
A moment after seating, the studio lights brightened and the cameras clicked on. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
everyone.
everyone.
Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May, who needs no more introduction.
None more.
Kyle motioned to Rachel, who smiled and waved at the camera. "Hello, Kyle," she said. "I'm glad to be here." Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss, so we might as well dive right in. "I'm very ready," said Rachel with a winning smile. Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier.
We're gonna start off slow.
"Rachel, am I a mother?" Kyle looked at her very seriously. Rachel was visibly unsure of how to respond. "Well, Kyle, I think you might be a better source of answering that question than I am." "But do you think I'm a mother?" asked Kyle, pushing further.
Whoa, answer the question. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Rachel paused for a second before answering. "I think you inspire youth to pursue STEM fields," she answered.
do inspire youth to take up STEM fields.
Kyle asked another question.
Have you eaten?
Hey, Rachel, ever eaten a raw egg whole? Like shell and all? Kyle continued. Like a lot. It's really bad, though, so sometimes I spit it back up.
Yeah.
There was a silence. It actually gets easier the more you do it, continued Kyle without losing momentum. So don't start, I say. Rachel chose not to answer and looked in another direction.
Well,
Kyle asked another question. Hey, I ran over a puppy on purpose, said Kyle. Everyone in the studio froze. Kyle spread his hands out wide. It's a joke!
oh, dude, the narrator having the time of his life.
He started laughing from the bottom of his stomach. Nobody laughed with Kyle. Several minutes later, he stopped laughing and moved on.
Several minutes again.
Kyle asked another question.
Are you guilty?
Rachel. Are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up, and pointed at her.
Ooh.
Rachel's eye twitched slightly.
Which?
Guilty of what, dear Kyle? She smiled disingenuously. Guilty, spat Kyle. Of your crimes! Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably.
More or call police? We're gonna call the police.
Kyle whipped out his phone and started dialing the police. Kyle quickly realized that the broken phone he had gotten for free was not able to call anyone.
Damn it! Shitty store attendant, always giving me bad stuff.
Kyle looked sadly at his hand, realizing he had botched a wonderful opportunity to be helpful.
Well,
Rachel looked at Kyle smiling. Her eyebrows twitched a bit. What's the problem, Kyle? Anything I can help you with? She glared, still smiling. Kyle looked up from his hand sadly. He slowly shook his head. The interview continued on. Rachel answered questions cheerily. Kyle forced a smile through the entire episode, but he felt very sad inside. Kyle had missed his chance to be helpful.
Kyle wasn't helpful? We said. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, we're gonna wither away and we're gonna take a real phone and then we're gonna expose her. Wither away.
Kyle.
Get out of bed. Sit at the desk. Write notes.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Is your mother a mother?
Kyle wrote down.
Beef, mashed or blended?
Kyle
We
wrote
hadn't
down
had this
his
question.
third question.
Do you ever
Kyle
smile?
wrote down his last question.
Are you guilty? There we go.
Kyle.
Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Exit bedroom to hallway. Move to kitchen. Open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge, intending to find something to eat.
Let's eat some condiments.
Kyle started to grab condiments from the fridge, squirting them into his mouth with both hands. Ketchup, horseradish, and mayonnaise entered Kyle's mouth at a rate that soon overwhelmed his ability to swallow. Kyle spewed the excess condiment slurry across the kitchen, covering the furniture and walls.
I do that in the morning. That's my program, usually what I do before streaming. I kind of eat like
Kyle
horseradish and
continued
stuff.
until all of the condiments had been emptied.
Cool, we're gonna return to the hallway. We're gonna leave the apartment. And we're gonna visit the tech store. We can give a review of the free samples.
This phone, said Kyle, is several years old and has exposed wires coming out of the back. Kyle continued. Also, the screen has had issues ever since I used it to hammer nails into the wall.
What the fuck? Can't even do
Furthermore,
that.
when I submerge it in water, I get severely shocked until it runs out of battery. The attendant looked at Kyle, pursed his lips, and said nothing.
Damn it.
Feeling he had made his argument, Kyle decided.
Why did we leave? Steal a techno gym.
Quickly, before the attendant could acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno Jim by the shoulders.
There we go. We
Finding
got
that
techno
Techno
gym.
Jim's cardboard feet were bolted to the ground, Kyle started to heave upwards. After several tugs, Techno Jim broke free, leaving one foot and one leg behind. Kyle
We have
glanced at the
Techno Jim.
attendant, who was staring, bewildered, and ran outside.
Let's visit the downstairs neighbors. Shit, it's showtime.
Kyle hurried. Sitting across from his host chair was a
I
glamorous
thought I
woman
could
with an
expose her
air
this
of
time.
genuinity. As Rachel's smile quickly turned to shock as she realized Kyle had not put on clothes that day.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Kyle waved and smiled broadly. Rachel uncomfortably averted her eyes. Kyle started making his rounds around the room, greeting each crew member,
Hello.
none of whom looked at him directly. As it became apparent that Kyle had no intention of leaving, Rachel made some excuses and exited the set. One by one, the crew followed. Kyle was left all alone.
What the fuck is wrong with the crew? By being in nudist, dude, what the fuck? Can't have shit in Detroit, huh? Okay, so these are all about forgetting something. No, we forgot. Kyle was very quiet. We achieved that. We were big. Kyle was not ready for anything achiever. That's our, like, custom thing. Kyle woke up. What are we gonna do this time? I feel like we're gonna haunt around. That would be funny. Okay, exit and leave. Haunt around.
Kyle felt a sudden pull on his heart. Had he abandoned his job as a ghost?
What?
Was he fulfilling his spooky, ethereal role that he'd accepted while lying in bed this morning?
I think so, yeah.
Kyle realized he had no other choice. He must spend his day spooking about.
We're gonna totally
Kyle
spook
decided
around.
he should make a plan about who or where he should spook.
We could totally spook ourselves. I mean, we're Kyle, but we're literally also May. What's her name? Rachel? We are literally Kyle, but we are literally Rachel as well. There we go. We're literally. That's my thing. I never say literally. I always say literally. Okay, so we were gonna spook our own interview, but we're not there. How does this work? Okay.
Kyle thought that it would be best to continue his daily course, but with a twist. Today, he would still go to his studio, but instead of conducting an interview, he would haunt. Excitedly, Kyle made his way to the studio early to find the best spot to conduct his ghostly duties. The studio was empty. Being so early, the crew wouldn't arrive for several hours.
That can happen.
Kyle gleefully skipped around the building, finding the best spot for himself to hide. After searching for some time, Kyle decided to hide behind the guest chair. Kyle quickly placed himself down and drew his legs to his chest. Soon, the crew began to arrive and set up for the interview that night. Invisible to all senses, Kyle went undetected. He watched as cameras were set up, screens were turned on, and pages were flipped. Within an hour, Rachel walked into the studio. "Hey, everyone," said Rachel, smiling kindly. "I'm ready to get prepped. Who do I need to talk to first?" Kyle's producer approached her. "Thanks for being here, Rachel. You should really talk to Andrea about makeup first, and then wait for when Kyle arrives."
Shit, that's right. Kyle's not gonna arrive. It's not like I said it already when choosing the option.
Kyle, knowing he was duping everyone, began to giggle uncontrollably. It was then that he, like clockwork, ceased to be a ghost.
What the hell?
The studio grew silent. Everyone stared at Kyle, head down, clutching his legs and giggling at the floor. Kyle froze. He had found himself in a situation he had not encountered before.
Why did I cease to be a ghost?
Kyle started to crawl out of the studio on all fours, hoping his small form would avoid attracting more attention. Everyone wordlessly watched as Kyle slowly made his way across the stage, through the production set, and out the door.
Cool, Kyle.
As soon as he was outside the studio, Kyle broke into an all-out sprint.
That was more like
made
a
his way
fighting
back
scene
to
in a
his
sprint, huh?
apartment as quickly as possible. Kyle sat in his kitchen and processed what had happened during his day. He vowed that he would never haunt anything again.
Kyle left. We just went out of there. We don't care. Okay, this time we're gonna haunt our neighbor. I want to
Kyle
see all the
decided-
haunting
Kyle-
things. So we're gonna leave and we're gonna haunt around and then we're gonna go
Kyle decided
spook
he-
neighbor Gaby. There we
Kyle
go.
believed that Gabby would be delighted to have him spook about a bit. Kyle started to slowly creep to Gabby's door in a very spooky way.
That's me when I totally get to Gabby's door in a totally spooky way.
He crouched by Gabby's door, cooing quietly and waiting for her to leave so he could cause her a spook. It didn't take long. Soon, Gabby exited her apartment and started walking towards her car. Kyle crept behind her, invisible to all senses. Gabby opened the driver's side door and got in. She seemed to be leaving for some errands.
Oh no!
Kyle was struck with a wonderful idea.
A wonderful idea. Then oh yeah,
Kyle started
oh yeah.
to run to the back of Gabby's car.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! That's like the Vine thing, you know which one? If I look over there, that's just chat, you know, checking out chat. So many messages coming in, you know.
Perhaps if he could catch her before she left, he could hide in the trunk.
Perhaps. A possibility.
Kyle could make noises as she drove. He could follow her around on her errand, knocking over small objects nearby. Gabby put the car in reverse and floored the accelerator. Invisible to all senses, Kyle was crushed underneath the back tires of the car, creating a large boom. Gabby figured she'd hit the curb. She put the car into forward and floored the accelerator again. Kyle became locked in an endless loop of Gabby trying to move her car out of her parking space, being run over repeatedly.
Why?
As the day started to wane and it drew closer to the time of Rachel's interview, Kyle ceased to be a ghost, per normal. Gabby neither noticed nor stopped. Kyle was forced to conduct Rachel's interview while being run over. Kyle's crew moved the filming set next to Gabby's apartment. Rachel appeared. Kyle asked her many questions. They shared several laughs. The interview was successful. The sound of Gabby flooring her car's accelerator drowned out large sections of the episode.
What is this ending? And why is my ear so itchy? Itchy. What? We're just being floored. Floored? That's me when I get floored. And then we just do an interview there. What the fuck? That's the complete edition. Oh my god. Didn't want to go to unlocks, want to go to endings. That's around the town, huh? Let's book something else. Let's do the last spooking stuff. We're gonna exit. We're gonna leave the apartment. We're gonna haunt around.
Kyle decided
We're gonna spook
Kyle
ourselves.
could think of nobody better to spook than himself.
Look into a mirror.
Kyle sat on the sidewalk and looked at the ground. He took a deep breath.
Since I'm literally Kyle, I will have to take a deep breath.
Kyle began to scream uncontrollably, as he had managed to spook himself by his very existence.
It is very spooky to be existent. What is going on with my thing? Why can't it be like here? If you look at it from the side, you know, my usual angle to look at Twitch chat, it does look very weird, huh? It looks so flaccid. What do I do? What do I do to make my thing not look so flaccid? What the fuck? Ignore the sentence a bit. I would love to not make this look so flaccid. Do I have anything to not make it so flaccid? I mean... There we go. We're not making it look so flaccid. Look at this. We're not making it so flaccid. 4 socks. We're gonna put them in now here. One by one. Hopefully this will fix it being so flaccid. That's what she said. There we go. And now let's put it on. I only put in 3 so far. Maybe we need to put in another one. I don't know if this made it any better. Okay, we're just gonna put in 1 sock then. Just 1. There we go. I honestly doubt this looking better by any chance. No, it just looks like flaccid plus. Flaccid plus. I don't know how does the center head look? How does the center head look? How does the center head look? Okay, let me put back my socks. Missed half the socks. Ah! Move it on top here. Well, this will just look flaccid for now then. I guess. Flaccid looking. Flaccid looking. But then it's bugging all around. Maybe that's the best solution. I don't know. What's the best solution with this set? You could have come up with this before the stream. No, I couldn't. I'm impossible.
Kyle jumped up from the sidewalk and began to run around, flailing his arms. Unfortunately, Kyle was unable to escape from the fact that he was himself.
Oh no.
Kyle spent several minutes screaming.
Ow, my lip again. What's going on today with my lip?
But as he screamed, Kyle realized it was becoming time for Rachel's interview. Continuing to scream, Kyle traveled to his studio. That evening, Kyle tried to do well by his duties and conduct the interview with Rachel. But being able to only express pure terror, the episode consisted only of Rachel watching him scream. The episode was very popular. Kyle was asked to continue screaming in the next episode, and the next. Kyle's show was rebranded to Kyle is Scared with Kyle. The studio went on to produce many episodes.
I'm Kyle.
Kyle remained existentially terrified of himself.
We unlocked a new background, hell yeah. Unlocked. Pink background. I love pink. Ah, it's all right.
He is famous.
Oh, but it's sparkly as well. Sparkly. Look at it being so sparkly. Okay, we're gonna browse social media. Oh, dude, this is so... I hate this bright background. it's lasering my eyes.
Kyle started to scroll through news articles on his phone.
We're gonna read that again.
Stay Up Late with Kyle ranked #1 and #2 show on television.
Can we just scroll through media endlessly?
New East Bridge being constructed after being found to not actually exist. Authorities investigating. Another grand larceny and crime spree streak. Evidence points to perpetrator fleeing the country. Rachel May to unexpectedly leave the country on very, very long vacation after interview tonight.
So she is guilty, but we need to get a real phone to make her look guilty.
Who is the bug vigilante, recently spotted pursuing larcenists?
Is she the bug
Kyle
vigilante?
fails to show up to several charity events. Bug vigilante shows up to charity events with fresh-baked pastries. Donations flourish.
Yeah, I'm the bug vigilante. That's cool.
Hot dogs making resurgence as fuel source for both humans and tugboats. Phone model recalled. Techno gym stores blame overuse by customers. Kyle's phone exploded in his hands from overuse.
Well, that was cool. We're gonna
Kyle
try
quickly
to,
crouched
like,
down on the floor, realizing his immediate need for...
bugs.
Kyle started to pick between the fuzz of his bedroom carpet, hoping to
We're gonna
catch
try
a
to
stray
puke
beetle
on this
or two.
episode. That would be funny.
Soon, he had a small handful of various insects, dead and alive.
Eat immediately, save for later use. We're gonna use them later, huh?
Kyle stashed the wriggling mass for later use.
What else can we scavenge?
Kyle quickly crouched down on...
Gossip?
Kyle firmly pressed his ear into the carpet, hoping to hear some stray words from the neighbors below. I heard Rachel May is going on a trip out of the country soon. Oh, girlfriend, tell me more. Well, what I will tell you is that every night I don a mask that looks like a bug and fight misdoers.
She's the mask thing?
There was a stunned silence. Then a door opened, and someone exited the neighbor's apartment.
Kyle returned. Can we do the last
Kyle
scavenge?
quickly-
Resources.
Kyle began. After finding and eating a few bits of crumbs and old cheese, Kyle found something much more important. Indeed, it
Was the
Kyle
cops of
was
Harry?
glad.
Leave him for another
Kyle
time.
decided Harry could wait another day and quietly folded a pile of filth back on top of him.
Kyle returned. We're gonna exit. It's showtime!
Rachel smiled. Kyle Kyle started making his rounds around the room. One by one, the crew... Kyle...
Oh, I didn't put on any gloves.
Kyle's
No, I didn't want to
decision of
repeat.
Kyle woke up.
Ah! I wanted to do it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, we have pros... So all of these wither away. I don't know what we can else do really with the ghost. Really with the ghost. We're gonna exit the bed. We could open... We got... Yeah. Choose an
Kyle
outfit.
decided to take some time.
Suit of armor.
Kyle was unsure of what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor, but it felt like the right thing to do.
Maybe we
After
pack in the claymore and then we expose her. But we can only pick up the claymore if we're a ghost. Ah! We have a locked door.
Over to the strange door
But we have armor on. Maybe we can force our way now in.
Kyle decided, after smashing his...
We have short-term amnesia again. We're gonna leave the apartment. We're gonna visit a tech store. Hello.
Quickly, before the... Fine. After Kyle glanced... Kyle approached his downstairs
We can visit the
neighbor's
downstairs
door
neighbor.
and knocked. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
Oh, Gabby is the thing. Could consume Gabby. Oh, yeah.
Kyle unhinged his jaw and swallowed Gabby whole. Job done, Kyle returned to the middle of the street.
We got Gabby. Cool. I don't think we're hungry anymore. Return to the apartment. Leave apartment. Return to the apartment. Cool. And we're gonna move to the kitchen. We're gonna open the fridge.
Kyle opened the fridge.
We're gonna eat the fridge. No, it's not time. No time for eating fridge.
Good evening, Kyle, she said, looking him in the eyes. I've been looking forward to being here.
Interview Techno
Kyle
Jim.
roughly shoved Rachel out of her seat and placed Techno Jim in her stead. Hello, Techno Jim, said Kyle. I'm going to interview you today. Kyle grasped Techno Jim's hand and tried to shake it, but instead tore it off the cardboard frame. Kyle's producer, sensing viral media, pulled the bewildered Rachel out of frame and motioned the crew to go live. Cameramen moved, lights flashed, and suddenly the studio was on air. Hi, I'm Kyle, said Kyle, and tonight I'm going to interview a very special guest. He pointed at Techno Jim using the dismembered arm. Techno Jim started to smoke from the heat of the lights. Would you like to introduce yourself? Knowing Jim would probably not speak, Kyle took it upon himself to be his voice as well. Hi, Kyle, he said, raising the pitch of his voice. My name is Rachel May, and I'm a very special guest. Rachel's expression of confusion turned to shock. Well, Rachel, you look way too thin and absolutely terrible, and you should feel ugly. Kyle gave Jim a meaningful stare. Wow, Kyle, he said. I sure wish I could look like you.
I mean, I am Kyle, so I look like Kyle as well.
Techno Jim burst into flames. Instantaneously, the sprinkler system initiated. Curtains of water poured down from the rafters. Within seconds, the production equipment was doused in water. The set was soon aburst with electrical fires.
What the fuck?
Kyle's crew abandoned their posts as cameramen and sound mixers to try to put the fires out. As the crew scrambled around, the cameras continued to run. Kyle sat, motionless, staring forward. Eventually,
how did this all go so much to shit?
Kyle's producer shut off the broadcast, leaving Kyle's vacant stare as the final frame. Kyle's ratings skyrocketed. Techno Jim became a staple on the show, often ending up destroyed by the end of each episode. Although Rachel did not come back on the show, her cardboard portrayal did. Rachel was very popular.
We interviewed Rachel. What is this ending? Take no Jim. There's so many endings more to this as well. But there's still more outside things, and we need a key outside as well. I don't know how you get the key outside though. Kyle woke up. He is still famous. I don't know. Any of this seems to be really sensical. Move to the kitchen. What can we do here? Open the fridge.
Kyle opened the
You can eat the
fridge,
fridge.
intending to find something to
You can eat
eat.
the crust on the fridge.
Kyle started scraping streaks of crud and spots of mold off. After wadding it into a
Oh,
crusty,
I can nearly
moist
puke
ball,
just from the
Kyle
sound.
popped it into his mouth and began to chew. Several minutes of crunching later, Kyle finished and swallowed the ball whole. It felt sticky in his stomach.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna return to the hallway. We're gonna return to the bedroom, and then we're gonna open the closet. We're gonna choose an
Kyle
odd
decided
outfit.
to take some time to
Skunk pasties, obviously.
Kyle
We're gonna
quickly crouched down on the
scavenge
floor, realizing his
for-
immediate need for...
I don't know. We're gonna put in some
Kyle-
bugs.
Soon,
Save for later
Kyle's-
use. I don't know when you would need the bugs though. We can write some notes
Kyle
for an
wrote down
interview
his...
where we
Kyle-
can just do like, I don't know. Do this.
Kyle-
Kyle made his way over the stairs and sat down. Kyle returned to the center of the bedroom. Exit bedroom to hallway. Leave the apartment. We're gonna visit downstairs neighbor. Oh no, we don't have time. Hurry to the set. Dun, dun, dun,
Kyle-
dun. Approach
Good
Rachel.
e-
Kyle responded. Answer politely. Shake the
After
hands.
other a moment after seating, the studio lights brightened. Good evening,
Good evening, everyone.
Kyle vomited all of the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. Kyle stopped, then vomited again, then continued with a shaky voice. Tonight, I have the pleasure of interviewing the lovely Rachel May. Kyle motioned to... Well, Kyle produced the notes he had taken earlier. We all... It might sound... Kyle... But... Rachel paused. Kyle asked.
What are some diet tips?
Every...
Can we use the bugs at any point, or is this just like a more thing and we just move through all the questions?
What on earth are you wearing?
Oh, well, we're here now.
Are they made of skunks? Before Kyle could answer, the camera shut down. Kyle returned home knowing the interview had... But as he lay in bed and...
How did the interview go? Very well. How did it go very well? I purposely threw up on the ground. I don't get it. How? How? Like, I need to be missing something. Kyle was the nudist, Kyle had no food. So we missed something here always, right? I think we didn't have...
Kyle woke...
We didn't do a run where we just didn't do anything, huh? Maybe we don't do anything, you know? We just always press through here. That would be funny, you know? We don't have anything. We're totally a nudist and stuff. I mean, we can repeat this afterward. We're just walking through the house all day. There we go. Kyle was hurried to the set.
Rachel smiled. Kyle... As it became apparent that Kyle...
Ah, this was the nudist ending, but I didn't want to be the nudist ending. I wanted it to be like, we didn't prepare anything, you know?
Kyle woke...
Okay. So we're gonna exit the bed, we're gonna open the closet, we're gonna choose an
Kyle
outfit where we're
decided to
gonna
take some
choose
time to
a
choose the-
suit of armor.
After much...
There we go, then we're gonna exit. And we're not gonna... Oh, we're gonna eat something, move to the kitchen, open the fridge,
Kyle-
eat the fridge.
Kyle pointed... Somehow, miraculously, he wrapped... In one slow, horrible movement, the fridge slid down Kyle's throat. After many gurgles, pops, and snaps, Kyle felt relatively sure the fridge would not come back out.
Okay, cool. So we have got this done. So now we're gonna leave this. We're gonna visit the tech store maybe. We're gonna have a review again.
Kyle... Feeling...
Can we do anything with the tech? I mean,
Quickly,
we have
before
to
the
get a
attendant
real
could
phone.
acknowledge him, Kyle grabbed Techno... Kyle...
So we can just grab Techno Gym
Kyle-
again, but I don't know for what reason.
Sitting
Okay.
across from his host... As Kyle approached her, Rachel looked up and smiled. Good evening, Kyle. Kyle responded.
We're gonna answer politely, shake hands, more, start the broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Kyle vomited all of the horrible things he had eaten. Rachel looked at Kyle. Stopped. Tonight, I have the pleasure of.
But we didn't prepare any questions.
Who smiled and waved at the camera. Well, I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. I'm very in a shock. Kyle realized he had never. Knowing he had the eyes of millions upon him, Kyle came up with a solution quickly.
Oh, we can blame Rachel for lack of notes.
Rachel,
cool.
I need to be honest. You're not terribly interesting, and I could not think of what I should ask you. In fact, continued Kyle, I would far rather interview a fish than I would you. And furthermore, said Kyle, I'm not sure I can tell the difference between a you and a fish. Kyle leaned back in his chair and desperately hoped the blame had been shifted adequately. Rachel glowered at Kyle.
Damn, Kyle.
Kyle glowered back. Rachel left the studio. Kyle no longer had a guest and spent the next 42 minutes staring at the camera silently.
Kyle prepared by blaming others. That's cool. So which ending was this? Okay, we forgot to take notes. Perfect. So now we need to take this ending, and this ending. Can we fit the circle perfectly on the other circle? Not perfectly, but we can do our best. I conducted a good interview. Can we conduct a bad interview? I don't think we can. I mean, we can do the same thing again, basically, and then just blame her, I guess. We can blame her. We could. We totally could. We have only 12 of 117 endings. There need to be so much more endings.
Kyle.
How do I not get? How do I not see all the endings? I must be missing something crucial. Crucial information must still be missing. Okay. We're gonna exit the bed. We're gonna exit bedroom. We're gonna return back to the bedroom because we need to open the closet. We need to open the closet. I want it to look like what it would look like on stream when my hand already is. I mean, I'm just resting it on my table. But it looks so weird. Where can I rest this arm? Now it looks even weirder. And now I need to click through stuff. Okay. We only have 36 hours left. Choose an outfit.
Kyle decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit. Kyle decided.
We can go back to the locked door as well. We're gonna move to the kitchen. We're gonna open the
Kyle
fridge.
opened the fridge,
And we're
intending to
gonna
find something to eat.
I think we have done all of them. So we're gonna
Kyle
just eat the breakfast.
ate his-
There we go. I'm gonna return to the hallway. And maybe we can't do anything with it, dude. It sucks.
Kyle approached. A middle-aged woman named Gabby answered the door.
We could totally consume Gabby. Scream and spin. What happens there?
Slowly, Kyle started to twirl outside of Gabby's door, arms outstretched. He tilted his neck upwards and let loose a long, passionate, and meaningful scream. As Kyle continued to spin, Gabby shut and locked her door, as she did every time Kyle screamed outside her door. Eventually, Kyle ran out of breath and fell.
We can't do anything. Okay, we have eaten, we have put on clothes, so we don't get Door of Thieves endings since they always suck, and we still have a broken phone. I'm just gonna do this loop here to get back to the studio. There we go. And now we're gonna do an interview.
Good evening. Tonight, Kyle motioned in a shock.
I hadn't
Knowing he
bothered.
had the eyes of
Okay, we can
millions
still run
upon
away
him,
and we can...
Kyle came
Let's
up
play
with a
dead this
solution
time.
quickly. Kyle slumped in his seat and played dead. Kyle, what are you up to? Asked Rachel, still smiling. Kyle did not respond and hoped nobody would ask questions. Kyle, why are you pretending to be dead? Asked Rachel. I can see you breathing. Kyle held his breath. The producer whispered to Rachel over her earpiece. Give a couple slaps across the face and see if he wakes up. Rachel got up from her chair, walked to Kyle, and slapped him firmly across the face.
Oh!
Rachel slapped Kyle continuously, trying to get him to stop play acting. Other members of the crew stepped into frame to start slapping Kyle as well. Soon, Kyle was lost in the amassment of people around him, all slapping his face with both hands. The slapping went on for many hours. Kyle did not wake up. Eventually, Kyle did not need to pretend to be unconscious.
Kyle died. Cool. Now we can reset to interview so we can do this one more time. We're gonna start the broadcast.
Knowing he had the
And
eyes
this
of
time, we're
millions
gonna
of-
run away.
Kyle ejected from his seat and ran out of the studio as quickly as possible. After it became apparent that Kyle was not coming back, the producer ended the episode and everyone went home.
Type about by running away. Cool. I want to see something else here from choices we can make.
And I as well, Rachel. After other mild exchanges
Oh no,
of
no, 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 no,
pleasantries,
no.
Kyle and Rachel...
Skip to the end.
Kyle... Sitting... As Kyle approached... Good. Kyle responded.
Oh, we can just do this always. Okay. And we're gonna answer politely.
well,
We're gonna...
After other mild
No, I didn't want to do this yet.
exchanges of
No! Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Sit. As Kyle approached...
Approach Rachel.
Kyle responded.
And this time... Oi. We're gonna... What's up with my right ear today? It's making noises. It's creaking. Creaking. Creaking ear. Hello, ear? Or is it coming from speakers? Is my right speaker dead? Hello? No, I can still hear stuff. But if I say anything, like if I move something, I can hear it like so, like... Not right now, but when I talk, I can hear it. What the hell? What's happening? Okay, we're gonna just
And I as
continue.
well, Rachel, answered Kyle. After other mild exchanges of pleasantries, Kyle and Rachel... A moment...
Okay, we're gonna
Good
start the
evening,
broadcast, introduce
Tonight,
Rachel.
I have...
And this time we're gonna become Rachel more. That's what I wanted to do.
Kyle... It was then that Kyle... Firstly... No!
Okay, we can
silence did
prepare
not
question
end.
and ask ourselves. That's what we can do next
One
time.
by one...
Is there a different end
Eventually-
or is this...
Kyle had...
He was autistic. Okay. Dude, what is going on? Ah! My ear. Ah! Today is really an episode. It's making noises. Why is my ear making noises? Stop making noises here. You know what I mean? It's like a bone which is always like... Stop! Stop! We're just gonna do a quick ear massage. I encourage the viewers to do the same. Ear massage with the viewers, yeah. That's my lifestyle currently. Where's life come to? Is it better now? No, it's absolutely not better. It's like there are bubbles in my ear. What is going on? Stop it! Stop it with the bubbles in my ear. Stop. 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 I need like a button. I need to do it with a hotkey to put myself into full screen cam. So you can see me better. onto Thingy Dingy Dam. But I need one to put me back to the previous one. What's going on? Why can't it stop? Stop. It's really annoying. Okay. Can we stop? Are we cool? Are we cool? I think we're cool. Okay, this time we're gonna prepare questions, exit the bed, sit at the desk, write notes for the interview.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
And we're gonna do it with shit questions.
Kyle wrote down his... Kyle ripped...
So maybe we can say we are guilty. And then, oh, dude, it's still the thing is still with my ear, dude. What the fuck is going on with my ear?
Decided to take some time to choose the perfect outfit.
And we're gonna choose jeans and swimming goggles. There we go. And then to hallway, move to the kitchen. We're gonna eat something. We're just gonna eat good breakfast. There we go.
Kyle ate his breakfast.
Okay, that's all I want to do. We can skip to the end of the day. There we go. Kyle, hurry to the set. Approach her more.
Kyle responded.
We're gonna answer politely. We want to do it all the way. There we are on the set. Introduce Rachel.
Tonight,
I am.
However, said Kyle, suddenly dropping his voice, Rachel May is not sitting next to me. She is not new to this show.
Yeah, but this we already know. I am literally Rachel May.
I have never been! Kyle looked and pointed to... Kyle sat down in his chair. Kyle read the first question on his list. Is your mother a mother? Kyle replied, no, because I am my mother. And, continued Kyle, I am your mother and everyone's mother and also Rachel and Kyle. I'm also your children and that woman you met in the coffee shop yesterday and your high school best... And I'm your friends and I'm that person next to you and I'm also you! Kyle waved his arms around and smiled. Nobody seemed to understand.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a magic trick! Shouted Kyle happily. I'm everyone now! Kyle got up and happily danced out of the studio, arms spread wide. Although not taken seriously at first, sociologists quickly found that Kyle's claims were true.
What fuck?
Somehow, magically, Kyle became everyone and nobody else technically existed anymore.
What the fuck?
After a massive amount of study, it was found that Kyle had stumbled upon a very unexpected sociological loophole.
Cool.
Nobody really knew what to do with this newfound discovery, so they decided to do nothing.
Cool.
Kyle continued to be
Good
theoretically
news.
everyone, and everybody else continued to be theoretically non-existent.
Theoretically only.
It was a strange time to be alive.
How was everyone? Hell yeah. Let's set to interview. Let's do this again.
Kyle responded.
Yeah, we need to move on through all of this bullshit first. There we go. And now we're becoming Rachel May. We're becoming here again. We are literally Kyle and we are literally Rachel May as well. Does this always lead me to the same thing? Why couldn't I choose one? So I need to choose a different question. Dude, my ear, what the fuck is going on? Why is it making... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. No right ears anymore. But I can still hear it. It's because it's sitting here, huh? I don't know. Yeah, when I talk. It's only when I talk. But it's also here when I talk. It's not with the speaker, huh? Yeah, I can totally hear it. What the fuck? Ah! Why is it this way? I wanted to play Kyle as famous. And not have problems with my ear. What the fuck? Maybe I need to clean my ears. Ear cleaning break. Ear cleaning break. See you again. I don't think this helped. I don't think this helped. Why didn't it help? Yeah, it didn't help. Ah, nice. God damn it. What's going on with my ear? Why is my ear this way? Why is my ear this way? Do I want to end the episode sooner? I kinda don't want to. We only had 1.5 hours, but it's really annoying. This just appeared out of nowhere, so I guess it will disappear out of nowhere again, probably. Just like that, I don't know. It's really annoying though, like I can literally, every time I speak I hear like... It's like, I don't know. You know when you go to like when you dive in like a pool or something, and you have like water in your ear, it's kind of like that. But just that it isn't like this thing which is blocking, but it's still, I don't know. What do you call it? Cleaning ears? Nothing, yeah, my ears are clean. Not like clean, but like clean, like what you would expect from clean ears. I don't know, I don't want to end it. I don't want to end it by ear. Ah! I would love it to stop. Then I could just... Does it help anything if I speak like this? Nah. I don't know how to do it. Maybe this way? Doesn't stop when I talk like this? Nah, I can still hear it. I don't know what this is. What is this? It's like bubbly. I don't know what to call it. I kinda don't wanna... Okay, let's do the Rachel May interviewing thingy first though. Okay, but let me put it on the right way. Number 1. I mean, my headphones are older as well. Or not older, but they used excessively. Let's call it like that. But I still don't know what's going on with my ears. What's going on with my ears? Talking this whole episode about ears, that's cool, huh?
Kyle
woke up. He is famous. We're gonna, we're choosing just a slick suit. There we go. Slick suit, dude. What the think? And then we're gonna go, sit at desk. Write notes for interview.
Kyle wrote down his first question.
Are you a mother?
Kyle,
what are some diet tips? We're gonna do it the normal question this time. There we go. We're gonna go back to the room. We're gonna exit bedroom to hallway. We're gonna move to the kitchen. We're gonna open the fridge. We're gonna prepare breakfast.
Kyle smashed his breakfast to a pulp using both fists.
Okay, we're checking pantry. Return to bedroom. Okay, I guess we're eating bugs this time then.
Soon he had a small...
Eat immediately. Cool. Exit bedroom. Leave the apartment. Return to apartment. There we go. We're hurrying to set now. There we go. Approach Rachel. Hello, Rachel.
A moment. Good. Kyle.
We vomited. Unfortunately, didn't want to have to do this, but now we can become Rachel May after
She's not new to this show. Kyle sat down in his chair and went to produce the notes he had taken earlier. Kyle read the first question on his list. Are you a mother? I'm glad you asked, said Kyle. Yes, I am. Or, yes, you are, said Kyle, trying to figure out who was talking to him. Or, I am... In a fit, Kyle continued to re-answer his question, trying to come up with the correct phrasing. Rachel spoke up. Kyle, I'm not a mother at all, so it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter.
Lies! Impossible! I don't believe it! Kyle banged his fist on the chair. Kyle, I've never been in a position for that. I've really just focused on my career. All you need to do is ask. Rachel smiled sweetly. Kyle was silent for a moment. Then, realizing he had no idea what he was doing, he decided to let Rachel talk. So what about your career? Do you enjoy what you do? How'd you get into it? The two continued talking for the better part of an hour, Kyle asking questions and Rachel answering accordingly. Eventually, Kyle's producer signaled to Kyle that it was time to stop.
It's time
The
to stop.
broadcast
Oh,
ended.
my
The
ears still.
crew, Rachel, and Kyle said their goodbyes and returned home. But Kyle continued to think about Rachel after the interview ended. Something about Rachel had struck Kyle. He wasn't exactly sure what.
Is this turning into a love story?
But he did know that he was interested to hear that she was single.
Kyle noticed Rachel. Main menu. Unlocks. No, not unlocks. Dude, this is so annoying. Okay, so we got the first row. Kyle noticed Rachel. Is there a love ending? I don't know. The interview endings? Around town endings? So there may be some love endings, I don't know. I definitely want to discover them. Rachel was guilty. Kyle wasn't helpful. The multiple endings there as well, which you can do. Dude, okay, my ear, okay. We have to stop, unfortunately, because my ear is bubbling up. I don't know how to call this. Suddenly, this wasn't in the stream. But halfway through the stream, it happened. I don't know. I hope that it's better tomorrow. I don't know. Oops. Green cam. There we go. That's normal cam. I don't know. My ear is just earring. Besides that, thank you for watching. I'm sorry to end it this soon. Talk to you tomorrow, where we will, I don't know, maybe we'll play this game, maybe we'll play another one, I don't know. Hopefully my ear is better then. This is really annoying. It's not really hurting or anything, but it's really annoying. Every time you speak, you have it like... And I don't know if it's advantageous to speak in this thing. Okay, well, thank you for watching anyways. To the people who watched. Sorry for only 1.5 hours. See you tomorrow. Until then, as always, follow, like, subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Skip through this part. And then I'll see you next time without ear damage. Until then, make it good.